Stepping into the fifth dimension is not a journey to a distant place, it's an evolution in consciousness, a unique state of being. Remarkably, you might already be residing in this dimension without realizing it. How can you discern if you're living in the fifth dimension? Well, several indicators can help you navigate this shift. If it feels like the familiar world around you is unraveling, it's crucial to recognize that you're not alone in this experience. We're collectively undergoing extraordinary times, not characterized by destruction, but rather marked by a spiritual awakening, a divine shift that, in the words of an adage, is often darkest before the dawn. Until now, our existence has predominantly been within the bounds of a 3D world, a tangible reality that engages our senses. However, as both the Earth and its inhabitants undergo transformative processes, we find ourselves transitioning into a 5D reality. This is not a physical realm but rather a non-physical one, predominantly accessible to those who have awakened spiritually. It's a realm where love prevails over fear, and unity surpasses division. This profound journey enhances your senses, refining them to resonate with new frequencies. Your perceptions expand, allowing you to witness the unseen and hear the unheard. It's akin to upgrading the software of your soul, a process that, like any upgrade, might introduce what you could term as Ascension Symptoms. People in your vicinity may report unusual sensations, emotional shifts, or unexpected health conditions. While some may dismiss these occurrences as mere coincidences, they are, in reality, manifestations of a deeper change, the upgrade of both our spiritual and physical systems. This is not a phenomenon to be feared, it's a celestial alignment with your higher self. However, for ascension to occur, shadow work is inevitable. In simpler terms, you must confront your fears, navigate through your pains, and traverse your personal underworld. By embracing the darkness within you, summon the courage to step into the light and ascend. The challenging aspect of this transformative journey lies in the dissolution of the old. It's a process of bidding farewell to the 3D life you once knew. Relationships might conclude, careers could pivot, and friendships may fade away. While undoubtedly a daunting process, it's an essential part of the overall transformation. The disintegration of 3D elements in your life creates space for the emergence of 5D realities. Letting go is never easy, attachment to the familiar is inherently human. Yet, the pain of parting ways pales in comparison to the joy of encountering your transformed self. Your life is not disintegrating, it's realigning with a grand design, a higher purpose, making way for a truer, braver, and more enlightened version of yourself. Hold on to the vision but release the circumstances. Your former life isn't collapsing, it's shedding old leaves to make room for a more robust, more beautiful tree to grow in its place. As you spiritually ascend into the 5D realm, your soul becomes finely tuned to different frequencies and vibrations. During this spiritual upgrade, toxins in your life begin to stand out like sore thumbs. These toxins aren't confined to substances like alcohol or junk food, they extend to toxic relationships, environments, and even thought patterns. In essence, these elements no longer resonate with you, causing your body to react, potentially making you feel unwell, lowering your mood, and heightening irritability. You become like a finely tuned instrument, and these toxins are like discordant notes. While it may seem counterintuitive, stepping away from certain people or situations can be the most compassionate thing you do for yourself and for them. Establishing boundaries is about having the courage to love yourself, even if it risks disappointing others. By distancing yourself from toxicity, you're not expressing a lack of love or care, you're prioritizing your own well-being. Prioritizing your mental equilibrium is not selfish, it's a necessity. If you don't uphold your inner peace, who will? Your mental health isn't merely a facet of your being, it's the core of your well-being. When your mind is at peace, your body follows suit, and your spirit soars. Embracing a 5D existence means making your peace of mind non-negotiable. You recognize that your mental health is your wealth, the cornerstone for a flourishing life. For those who identify as light workers, this shedding process takes on an even deeper dimension. Your purpose extends beyond personal growth. You are a guiding light for others during these transformative times. To serve effectively, maintaining the brightness of your light is crucial. A lighthouse can't guide ships if its light is dimmed by fog. Staying true to your essence is a gift not only to yourself but to everyone around you. By moving away from negativity, you gain the perspective needed to guide others, illustrating the transformation that's possible. You're not merely showing a better way, you're showing the way to a higher and more harmonious reality. In a world that often feels noisy, chaotic, and overflowing with distractions, have you ever felt an irresistible pull towards nature? An unexplainable urge drawing you to forests, mountains, or oceans, the very elements that have cradled life since the dawn of time. This call isn't just for a refreshing break or a picturesque Instagram post, it's an invitation to tap into your innermost self, align with your purpose, heal, and grow. Mother Earth recognizes the unique light you bring and wants to assist you in shining even brighter. Whether you're contemplating by a serene lake or gaining clarity on a mountain summit, nature acts as a cosmic tuning fork, recalibrating your frequency and helping you align with higher vibrations and deeper wisdom. If the call of nature resonates deeply within you, consider it a sign that you're not just a visitor, you're a guardian, an earth keeper. You're being summoned to contribute to the planet's shift into a higher state of being. Your interaction with nature isn't a one-way transaction but a symbiotic relationship. As you receive peace, wisdom, and healing from the earth, your energies also nourish the planet. So, the next time you feel drawn to a forest or lakeside, remember, it's not an escape, it's a deeper immersion into your purpose. You're not just a part of nature, you're a part of its future, a future that promises a harmonious blend of spiritual ascendance and earthly beauty. Ultimately, there's no greater gift than love. As you align more closely with nature and nurture a bond with the earth, another type of relationship calls for your attention: soulful connections. These are relationships that resonate not just at the level of the mind or body but deeply within the core of your soul. In a 3D world focused on materialism and superficiality, interactions often remain at the surface. Whether it's a casual chat, a business meeting, or a family gathering, conversations tend to revolve around topics that barely scratch the surface of who we truly are. However, as you ascend spiritually, you find that these surface-level interactions no longer suffice. Your soul begins to crave depth, yearning for something more substantial, meaningful, and authentically genuine. You become fluent in a new kind of language, one that doesn't rely on words because it communicates directly with the soul. This language isn't conveyed through grand gestures or elaborate discussions, it resides in a simple smile, a compassionate touch, or a shared moment of silence that speaks more than 1,000 words ever could. As you attune to this higher frequency, you start attracting relationships that resonate at the same level. These soulful connections can take various forms: friendships, mentorships, or familial bonds. If you've observed these signs, you're already living in a fifth-dimensional world. If this video resonated with you, sharing it with friends and family would be greatly appreciated. Wishing you a beautiful day filled with love, light, and purpose.